Shelley's been planning her big, fat, obnoxious redneck wedding for months now. I keep up with it thanks to her Pinterest page and the occasional tweet. Now, I don't want to offend anybody out there who's actually used any of the ideas that Shelley wants to use. You know, they're not necessarily all bad. Just picture the full effect of all of these ideas together in the same place before you're offended, please. So without further ado, here's my favorite dream highlights of Shelley's special day. First, looking through these on my phone, a giant crown like the one Glinda the Good Witch wore in The Wizard of Oz for both her and him to be put on by the minister. Like it's a royal frickin' coronation. Her hair dyed pink to match her wedding colors. The wedding colors are pink, dark red, orange, and seafoam green. And no, I am not kidding about those colors. At least one of those colors was added because it has something to do with team sports. I'll let you figure that one out on your own. And having a dress train that's longer than the runway aisle. Using sporks instead of paying all that money for forks and spoons. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if she was socking away like an extra spork or two every time she went to Hardee's and, you know, saving them in her purse for the big day. Let's see. The cake. The cake is going to look like her wedding dress with a little Barbie inside to represent her so that as the guests are being served, the doll can just get more and more naked. As for the dress itself, little hard to explain. She's having some trouble nailing down what she wants. That's understandable for a bride. She does know that she wants a dress that's inspired by The Little Mermaid, because why wouldn't you want a dress that reminds you of a cartoon you saw when you were 5? Anyway, her mama is sewing the dress, but Shelley cannot decide between making the wedding gown that what's her name? Ariel wears at the very end of the movie, or that pink dress that she wears on her date with the prince, whose name I can't recall, or boob seashells with a mermaid tail that drags behind. And I hope that she picks this one. Please pick this one. Please pick this one. Please pick this one. She did point out that it would make her unborn baby exposed and therefore closer to the ceremony. Oh, I forgot my favorite one. Wings on the back of her wedding gown with glitter. In fact, glitter everything. Glitter everywhere. Glitter confetti to throw when they're getting on the motorcycle that they're going to be driving away. Glitter icing for the cake. Glitter on the dance floor, glitter on the aisle to the altar, glitter on the tablecloths at dinner, just glitter. And all this, all of it, the mermaid dress, the wings, the crowns, and the glitter will be at the sports bar where they met. She's also wanting to serve beer and chili fries, and only beer and chili fries. That's important because that is what he was eating when she first saw him. So that should be a fun line to the restroom. Am I going? Hell yeah, I wouldn't miss that. Oscar has promised me that if I don't get an invitation, I will be his +1. Note that, these are still all in the idea phase. And there's still no word on whether Silas will go along with any of it. So we'll have to wait and see. I want to know what she comes up with next. Now, as far as the guy with the motor revving problem, the one keeping me up at night, Nate, he and Mrs. Nate decided to bank on their romantic possum barbecue and take one of the 4 vehicles on the lawn out for Valentine's Day instead. or they sat in the dark and ignored me while I knocked on their door for 15 minutes. That's possible too. It was too dark to see if they'd taken that one with the truck nuts hanging from the rearview mirror. I gave up knocking, but I left a note taped to the windshield of the truck that's being revved. I know which one it is. It's the big one. And here's something a little weird. I know that they have been home since Valentine's because I still hear that motor being revved again at the same time every friggin' night. But that note is still there. It hasn't been moved. It hasn't been touched. It has gotten wet because it has rained since then, but it is still under the left side windshield wiper. And it's not a small note. It's, a full page. It's hard to miss it because I used the back of one of my old crossword puzzles.